Smarty, short for Smarty Reads, and welcome to my channel. Here I will read books, and I will upload videos about every day. And yeah, if you want to read along with me or want to read the book, then you can check out my videos. And for this video, I'm going to read Mallory Mcdonald, Super Snoop. It's written by Lori Friedman and the illustrations were by Jennifer Callis. So let us begin. The table of contents. A word from Mallory. A word from Mallory. Detectives Inc. Detectives Inc. are the chapters that I'm going to read for this video, but for every other video coming up, I will just read Mallory on a Mission, Through the Crowd, and so on and so forth. Just one chapter, so yeah. And then that's the other segment, but I will not read a recipe, a pledge, or playing games. But if you do want me to read them, I will maybe include them later, but for now, I'm not going to. A word from Mallory. This is Mallory Mcdonald, like the restaurant, but no relation. Age 10, reporting on location from 17 Wish Pond Road. If you don't know where that is, I'll tell you. It's my house. And if you don't know why I'm reporting the news, I'll tell you that too. It's because I have a lot of news to report. The first item to report is that my mom and dad are going on vacation. That's right, my parents, Harry and Sherry McDonald, claim they need a getaway. So they're getting away for a week, and they say they're looking forward to it. The next item worth reporting is that our babysitter, Crystal, is coming to stay with my brother Max and me while our parents are gone. The reason that's worth reporting is because Crystal is fun and more fun than my parents. So to be honest, I am looking forward to my parents' getaway much as they are. And in bigger news, Max has a girlfriend. In case you missed it the first time, I'll repeat it. Max has a girlfriend. That's right, my brother Max and our next door neighbor Winnie are boyfriend and girlfriend. Max says they are official. I'm not sure what official means, but what I am sure about is that they are officially spending a lot of time together. And when they're together, they don't want me anywhere near them. I'm also not sure what they do when they're together, but I, Mallory Mcdonald, plan to find out. I only have one thing to say on that topic. Stay tuned. Detectives Inc. Brush your teeth. Mom says to Max and me. Don't worry, my babysitter Crystal says for what I think is the 4th time, but feels more like the 400th time. She gives Mom a don't worry, everything will be fine while you're gone look. But if you ask me, Mom still looks worried. Do your homework, she says, and don't forget to floss and go to bed on time. I think she's about to say something like, eat your vegetables, but Crystal interrupts her. Don't worry, Mrs. McDonald, everything will be fine. She guides my mom to the door like Mom is dropping off her child on the first day of kindergarten, and it is time for her to go home. Dad picks up the suitcase while Mom kisses Max and me goodbye for what I know is the 400th time. Mom looks at Max and me. I expect you to treat each other extra nicely while we're gone. She says it like it's impossible we would treat each other extra not so nicely, just because they will be gone. The truth is, we don't know how to treat each other when our parents are gone, because they've never left us. This is the first time my parents have ever gone away for a whole week, so I can see why Mom might be worried. But I don't think I'm the one she needs to worry about. You should be telling this to Max, I say to Mom, and I make a face like I would never do anything wrong, especially when they are gone. Max rolls his eyes. Mom smiles. Just be good to each other and listen to Crystal. Don't worry, Max and I say at the same time. Max and I almost agree on anything. But I know neither one of us like long goodbyes, especially when it involves my parents telling us all the things we shouldn't and shouldn't do while they are gone. Parents going on vacation. Be good. Goodbye. Dad waves and blows both the kiss. Then he takes Mom's arm and they go. I'm out of here, Max says as soon as we hear their car roll away. He looks in the mirror over the table by the front door. He combs his hair with his fingers and then walks out. That was fast, says Crystal when the door slams shut. So in the right corner, you can see Max brushing his hair with his fingers while looking in the mirror. I shrug like I'm used to that sort of thing. Do you notice how he had to fix himself up before he left? I asked Crystal. She smiles. Now that you mention it, I did. What? It was sort of an un-Max-like thing to do, wasn't it? It was completely unlike the old Max, but exactly like the new Max, I tell Crystal. This sounds interesting. My babysitter wraps an arm around my shoulder. Want to tell me more over a peanut butter and marshmallow sandwich? I nod and let Crystal steer me into the kitchen. Crystal takes bread, peanut butter, and marshmallow cream out of a cabinet and start assembling my favorite meal. So, what's going on? She asks. I make a drum roll sound like what I'm about to say is super important. Max and Weenie are officially boyfriend and girlfriend. I keep talking as Crystal puts a sandwich on my plate. And ever since they become official, they've officially been spending all of their time together. Crystal nods like she's with me so far. She wants to hear more, so I keep going. The thing is, when they're together, they never want me around. When I ask if I can hang out with them, they always say the same thing, which is no. Crystal slides my sandwich towards me like I should start eating, but I can't eat at a time like this. What I'm about to tell Crystal is VII, which is short for very important information. And there's Crystal and Mallory, and then Mallory's talking to Crystal, and the PB and marshmallow sandwich. I ignore my favorite sandwich. They're always together. They never include me in anything they do. I don't like it one bit. I live in this house too. Shouldn't I get to be part of what goes on in here? I look at Crystal and wait for her to say something like, yes, Mallory, you have an absolute right to be part of whatever goes on in this house. But that's not what Crystal says. Crystal rubs her chin like she's choosing words carefully. Mallory, Max has the right to spend time with Weenie. Crystal pauses, and that means Weenie alone. Crystal starts to explain something about him growing up and needing some privacy. But it sounds like blah, blah, blah to me. Blah, blah, blah to me. While she is busy talking, my brain is busy thinking, and it thinks of an amazing idea. If I could pat myself on my own back for thinking of it, I would. I interrupt Crystal's explanation. Why you're here this week, I say. Why don't we band together like detectives? We can do a little spying and find out what Max and Weenie are up to when they're together. And then here's the little picture. Detectives Inc., Mallory and Crystal. Crystal shakes her head and takes a breath. Mallory, did you not hear anything that I just said? It's best to stay out of other people's business, no matter how interesting it may seem. She pauses like she's waiting for me to say something like, I don't get it, but I don't. I get it, but I don't. Crystal keeps talking. Max and Weenie like each other and want to spend time together. What they do when they're together is their business, and you need to stay out of it. But I'm a kid, I say to Crystal. Kids are naturally curious about interesting things, and to me, this is an interesting thing. Crystal pats my head like she's sympathetic to the fact that I'm curious, but still doesn't give me the right to spy. Mallory, no detective work this week, and I mean it. But I start to explain to Crystal that as Max's younger sister, I just want to know what my older brother is up to. But Crystal stops me. She raises her right hand and holds up in the air. Repeat after me, says Crystal. I, Mallory Mcdonald, do solemnly swear to stay out of my brother's business. I take a big bite out of my sandwich. Everyone knows you can't solemnly swear anything when your mouth is full of peanut butter and marshmallow. And that was the end of that chapter. I will see you in the next video. And next, I'm going to read Mallory on a Mission. So for now, bye. See you later.